Hello, my name is Dr. Marianne Teitelbaum. I'm an Ayurvedic physician who's been in practice for over 20 years in the state of New Jersey. I've studied Ayurveda for the past 20 years. It's a 5,000-year-old tradition of holistic medicine that comes from India. I'm using it because we don't have a long-standing tradition of holistic medicine in the United States. We haven't even discovered so many herbs to treat many diseases, especially multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease in which the body starts attacking the myelin sheath. I presented a paper on my findings to the National Ayurvedic Medical Association in the fall of 2006. This abstract is available from my office. You can give me a call at 856-786-3330 if you'd like a copy of it. In the abstract that I presented, I listed the different causes of multiple sclerosis that we've been able to identify in Ayurveda. The first cause that we found was a lack of what are called essential fatty acids. These are beneficial fats that we get from our diet. However, in America, too many nutritionists are leading people astray, telling them to follow a diet too deficient in fats. There are several diets out there in which there are not enough of the good fats. The ancient doctors said there were good fats and bad fats. Avoid the bad fats, they said, but make sure you have an adequate intake of good fats. Next, we found a parasitic infection that was described 5,000 years ago in the ancient texts of Ayurveda. This means that there are actually certain parasites that patients can take into their body when they go to a different country, or if they go on a cruise, or to an island, or Egypt, India, or some exotic place where they will ingest a parasite, usually through food intake, and the parasite makes its way to the myelin sheath, eats it, creating the MS. We've had several cases of MS that we were able to successfully reverse by treating the parasites and then giving the patient the herbs to heal the nerve tissue in the myelin sheath. Probably the largest cause for MS that we've been able to identify is an overabundance of mercury in a person's body. Mercury is the most deadly compound known to mankind, and it can quickly enter the nerve cells through ingestion of the dental amalgams or mercury fillings that the patients have received in the past. Sometimes patients would hold mercury in their hand that they obtained from a mercury thermometer. An absorption of mercury through the skin is very swift, directly into the bloodstream. Mercury can also be attained through immunizations and flu shots. The next reason we found was the ingestion of aspartame, which is found in diet sodas, chewing gum, and other sugar-free items. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, found in Chinese food, is another type of chemical that can bind to the myelin sheath the same way aspartame can. This means that these two chemicals can go to the myelin sheath and sit on the sheath and burn it, creating multiple sclerosis. The final thing we found was the use of birth control pills long-term, usually 4 years or more. The birth control pills set the stage for autoimmune diseases to occur, of which MS is one. So here's what we do for the treatment of MS in our office. First, we have to stop the offending substance. If the patient is ingesting aspartame or MSG, then we have them stop doing that, and we pull these toxins gently from their system using herbs, and then heal the nerve tissue in the myelin sheath, using herbs that the ancient doctors recommended for these two areas in their ancient textbooks. We have some of our patients remove their mercury amalgams if we feel this is the cause of their MS. If their diet is too deficient in fats, we have them eat more of the healthy fats, and we instruct them as to the proper role of good fats in the diet. We have wonderful herbs that can heal the myelin sheath, Also herbs that can heal the nerve tissue itself. We have a formulation of herbs that can stop the autoimmune response. These herbs gently bring the immune system function down to normal. They don't turn off the immune system like allopathic medications or pharmaceuticals can do, which later in life could cause long-term systemic cancer, leukemia, lymphoma by turning off the immune system. We also find it necessary to cool the liver and the blood. By taking in so many toxins in the course of a lifetime, most toxins are acidic in nature. Acids create heat in the body, and they say that this heat that the body takes on from ingesting too many acids or chemicals creates heat in the liver, which can spill over into the blood, which forces the immune system to become autoimmune. And the final thing we found is that many of our MS patients have systemic yeast infections, which is called Candida albicans yeast. This is a yeast that lives in harmony with us in our gut, but can overgrow if the healthy bacteria which lines the gut is depleted through the use of certain pharmaceuticals, such as antibiotics, birth control pills, and steroids. You can contact our office at 856-786-3330 if you'd like to learn more about what we do for MS, or you can read about it on our website, which is DrMTeitelbaum, TeitelBaum.com. We've had tremendous results in reversing MS and would like to share these with you. Thank you.